I think something that's underrated is just how close we are. I feel like as a group we like each other, we love being around each other. When we're not here, we're together. We're doing things together. And I feel like it's helped us a lot on the field. We're able to coach each other up and get on each other a little bit, hold each other accountable, and guys not get down on themselves about it. Everybody just takes accountability really, really well, and I feel like it's helped us out here.
Yeah, I know you talked quite a bit in the spring about your ability to play both field and boundary.
Yeah.
And then it seems like that's a really good mix with John and then Leon right now. Like, do you think that trio can kind of be the base of that group right now?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like we all play really well together. Me being able to play field and boundary has been really big for our defense, especially with Whit being out. And when Whit comes back, it'll still be killer because I'll be able to play with Whit or go wherever. Whit knows everything. He probably can play safety if you ask him to. So I feel like being able to play both sides is definitely helpful, especially with somebody being down. I can play both. I feel like get somebody a break and we can all just. I think all three of us are going to play really well together.
Is there any part of Leon's game that you wish you had in yours?
I'd say his power. I feel like he's really powerful. He comes off the ball. You got to respect his bull rush. I feel like he's killed a lot of guys with that, and something that he's still getting better at. But I feel like it's already one of the best parts of his game. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that for sure.
How about John?
John, his twitch. John is super twitchy. His get off is second to none that I've played with so far. He's just a dog. He always wants to. I feel like he always finds himself around the ball. Just something I feel like John does as well.
Even Nick level get off. Wow.
Nah, John probably has the best get off I've ever played with, for sure.
Cool.
I was just gonna add him putting on that weight that he did. I mean, that's been a big talking point. Like, he put on 30-some-odd pounds, 40-some-odd pounds since he showed up. Can you tell?
I mean, yeah, you can tell, but I mean, the type of ball we play in the Big Ten, you can't be 225 sitting on the edge. So I mean, he had to do that, and I feel like he's had a little. I mean, I feel like since the spring he's probably gained another 10 pounds or so, and you can't really tell. He's still super fast, super twitchy, and he's only going to get stronger, faster as we continue to grow, playing games and stuff like that. So I feel like can't really tell. You know what I'm saying?
We saw in the first week Tommy was having a really good camp, and then understandably gets hurt. But just what do you think he can bring when he gets back healthy, and what's he add to this group that's maybe a little different? Yeah, just another guy who knows what he's doing. I feel like he's done an amazing job of coming in and learning the playbook and asking older guys questions. He's asked his questions. He's very intentional about what he wants to work on. I feel like everything that he's wanted to get better at, he has, and it was starting to show in the first few days of camp. And I'm excited for him to come back in the next couple of weeks.
When it comes to Ernest,
I
know he's only been there in 48 hours in the room, but
for sure.
What stands out about him? He's obviously a big body.
Right, big body, and he's probably faster than you think. I know he ran by like a 4.8 40 at 275 pounds. He's probably going to drop a little weight with us, a little, just naturally. Just how powerful he is. Playing that boundary in, he's going to be able to set a lot of edges and run through a lot of tackles, and I feel like he's done a great job so far with not really knowing what he's doing yet. So I feel like once he gets the hang of things, he's going to be great for us.
You experienced this. Coaches have talked a lot about this. The inability at the end of the season to rotate your guys' position.
For sure.
I know you experienced it, CJ experienced it. How much do you think that's going to help if you guys are able to stay healthy, to be able to rotate and not have to play quite as much as you did? Yeah, for sure. I feel like just being fresh is something that people take for granted. So I feel like come Nebraska, Minnesota, those last couple weeks of the season, being able to rotate guys and feeling fresh, I think will only make our defense that much better, because I feel like we did slow down and guys did get tired and were fatigued at the end of the season. I feel like that did lead to some drop off in some areas, but I feel like being able to rotate guys in all positions. Coach Fickle always stresses he wants to play 22 guys on defense, and I feel like we do that, and we have 22 competent guys. We'll be able to just run through a lot of teams. Was that hard to watch on film late in the season, where it's like, I know I'm not my best, I'm trying what I can, just there's a fatigue factor here that's...
in the moment, no, but knowing how I feel now,
sure.
Especially like this far into camp, knowing how I feel and knowing what can be towards the end of the season if everybody stays healthy, it does frustrate me a little bit, and it also gets me excited knowing that we'll be able to throw guys in and out and be fresh come fourth quarter and come those 12, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, however many games we get to play. So
Not sure if you already asked about him, but Heiberger obviously a little banged up.
Yeah, for sure.
What were your impressions of him coming in?
Great player. Really ahead of the curve as far as coming in as a freshman. Showed a lot in the spring as well. I knew he'd be good, and he's really smart. Obviously 4.0 GPA guy, and it shows out here. Knows the playbook in and out. Not afraid to ask questions, and I was telling these guys he's really intentional about what he wants to work on. I could see it out in the summer, things he wanted to work on. Coming out of the spring ball, he was improving out here, and can't wait for him to come back, for sure.